All right, so good morning. My name is Alex. I will be your instructor for this session. Do me a favor, go ahead and state your name for the cameras.
Jeff Dobson.
Fantastic, Jeff. And I got you in the Porsche Cayman GT4 for 15 laps. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
All right, so the way we're going to work this is if you want to start out slow and just work your way up to being faster, that's perfectly fine. If you want to start in automatic, that's perfectly fine as well. When it is time for you to, say, hey, I want to do manual, perfectly fine. Left side is downshift, right side is upshift. I would tell you when to shift up and when to shift down.
Gotcha.
Other than that, since we do have 15 laps, I'm going to go based off of the temperature of the car. So if we reach over 216 degrees at the top, we'll come back in, we'll cool off the car, we'll get back out there.
Okay.
Typically, we do every 5 laps, but you've got 15 laps, and I don't want to take up all your time. So
I got you.
if we do 10 laps, come in, cool it off, then do an additional 5, or we just split it up and say 7 and 7, that's fine too.
Sounds good.
Now, biggest things I want you to worry about is your vision. I want you to see everything, look at nothing. Mirrors are going to be adjusted for me, so I'll be the eyes in the back of your head today. In the event that we do get past, I will initiate the hazards. I'll put my hand on the wheel. Your thumbs should be at 9 and 3 at all times. In the event that we are the ones doing the passing, just got to wait for that car in front of us to turn on their lights. I'll tell you the passing to the right. Now, the goal with, getting faster and becoming smoother, I want you to keep your wheel smooth, your throttle smooth, and your brakes smooth.
Yep.
But when it does come time for your brakes, I will tell you to brake straight. I'll tell you to brake firm. Whenever I do that, don't slam on the brakes.
Gotcha.
Just squeeze the brakes. Give it nice firm pressure all the way through until I tell you to remove your foot off that brake. And how I'm going to say to remove your foot is I'm just going to say release.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if your foot's on the gas or if it's on the brakes. If I say release, slowly release off of whatever your foot's on. That way you can balance the car into the corner.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Other than that, we have 2 cones, both orange and green. Brake for the orange, aim for the green. Make sense?
Gotcha.
Perfect. When you're ready, go ahead and place your foot on that brake. Let's put it in gear. You got to push down, pull it all the way back. Good job. We're going to go through the double blue cones straight ahead. Bring it out to the last cone and we'll stop. And also, too, anytime I go and grab for that wheel, don't take your hands off the wheel because my name's not Carrie Underwood and I'm not saying just take the wheel.
Gotcha.
All right, we're good to go. Stay on the right. You're going to go straight ahead.
All right.
Bring it all the way over to the left. You are clear. And brakes. We're going to release, turning in, hug right, then the left. And then start squeezing your throttle. And brakes. You want to stay wide, so we're going to go to the green first, then turn in. Second green. Now I want you to look. Turn in, nice and deep.
Gotcha. Accelerate.
Keep going. Back to the left. Stay on the left till you get to this green. Then turn in, hard right. Brakes. Look where you want to go. Turn in. Straight through. Now 1 car behind, we're going to let him by. Stay on the left.
Yep. Apply brake.
Slide it over to the right. And brakes. Now you want to release the brake. You're going to turn your eyes, turn it in. Yep. Outside apex, inside apex, squeeze the throttle out.
Oh, yeah.
Stay on the left, you're going to pass. And brakes. Get a little bit more brakes. As you're turning in, you're going to release. Hug the left. Squeeze the throttle, build your power. And brakes. You're going to stay out wide. Go to the first green. Start turning. We'll get to the second green. Look out your window.
Yeah, too much.
Now you're good. Connect those greens. Back on the left. Add more power. Easy right. A little bit of brakes. Not much. Turn in. Bring it straight. Add your power. Go ahead. brakes here. Now release, turn your eyes, turn it in. Bring it on the left side. We're going to let 2 cars by.
Okay. Well, that's embarrassing.
That's all good. Squeeze the throttle.
That's alright, keep punching it.
Yeah, you're good. And brakes. Start turning in. Hug the left. Squeeze the throttle. Keep going. And brakes. Now release. Turn your eyes, turn it in. Connect those greens. Keep going. Build more. Another car, left side, stay left.
Yep.
One more back there. You got the pista coming up. And he's got a 430 brakes. Now release, squeeze the throttle. Go ahead. Stay left, one more. Off throttle.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. We got plenty of room behind this guy to learn the track a little bit more.
Yep.
Bring it all the way over. And release. Turn your eyes, turn it in. Squeeze the throttle out. And brakes. Nice and firm. Gonna turn it in, release, hug the left. Squeeze the throttle, add power. Brakes, harder. Release. Connect the greens. Give us more power. Back to the left, add more. Keep it going, build. Release. A little bit of brakes. Turn in, release. Straight through, squeeze the throttle. See how you're starting to build more momentum? Now you're starting to catch him again.
Okay.
And brakes. Now release. Brakes, nice and firm. A little bit more brakes. More brakes. Turn in, release. Hug the left. Squeeze the throttle out. And brakes. Now release. Wait.
Okay.
Channel 2.
Good. We'll pass it on the left here.
Okay.
Back on the left, squeeze that throttle. Add more power. You're clear. Easy right. Brakes. Release, look, turn. Bring it straight, squeeze the throttle, add more power. Great job. Brakes. Harder brakes. Turn your eyes, turn it in. Good job. Squeeze the throttle out. Brakes. Hard brakes. More brakes. Release, turn it. Hug the left, squeeze the throttle. Add power. Brakes. How you doing?
I keep letting up there too much early.
You're all right. A little bit too far in. See what happens? You're
Okay.
going to start pushing out. So
Okay.
remember to stay wide and then bring it in.
Okay.
Back to the left. Squeeze the throttle. Add power. Easy right. Brakes. Release. Look, turn. Want you to power through. Keep going. Brakes. Hard. Harder. Now release. Squeeze the throttle. hug to the left. Very well balanced, good job.
This is where I'm getting screwed up right here.
Keep
so
going,
tell me
keep
when to
going,
brake.
keep going. Brakes.
Okay.
Now release, turn your eyes, turn it in, nice and tight.
That was my worst yet, I think.
Too much throttle as
Yeah.
you're turning in.
Gotcha.
Back to the left, squeeze the throttle, add more power.
And let off.
Stay off, stay off.
Okay.
Turn in, no brakes, squeeze the throttle. The next lap, I'm gonna get you used to trusting the car.
Okay.
Brakes. Just listen to everything I'm saying.
Okay.
Now release, turn your eyes, turn it in. Squeeze the throttle. Keep it down. Don't lift. I'll tell you when to brake. When I tell you to brake, you're gonna brake hard. Brakes. Harder. Now release. Hug to left. Accelerate more. Keep going. Brakes. Stay wide. No throttle. Release the brake. Turn it in. Let the car turn. Now throttle.
Now throttle. Okay.
See the difference there?
Yep.
Connect the greens. Back to the left. Back on power. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Release. Brakes. Turn in. Release. Straight. Squeeze the throttle. Add your power. Keep going. Keep going. Brakes. Harder brakes. Now release. Turn your eyes, turn it in. We're on lap 7. Squeeze the throttle. Brake hard. Harder. Don't be afraid to get on the brakes. Release.
Okay.
Hug the left, you're going to pass them on the right. Power through it. Keep going. Brakes, hard. Release. Let it turn. Power. There you go.
right,
Connect those
all right.
greens. Release. Little bit too much, but
My
you're
bad.
all right.
My
Squeeze
bad.
that throttle. Easy right. Brakes. Release, look, turn. I think we just ran over
I
a
just hit
lizard.
a lizard, didn't I?
Squeeze the throttle. Nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
Brakes.
Stay to the outside more.
Stay on the outside. Turn in.
Hit the apex.
Squeeze the throttle. There you go.
Alright, a little better.
Brakes. Harder. Release. Hug the left. Squeeze the throttle, add power. Brakes. Harder brakes, stay wide. Release. Let it turn. There you go. Power.
Okay.
Here, connect the greens. Back to the left. Easy right. Brakes. That lizard is mincemeat now. We're not the only one that ran over it.
Yeah.
Squeeze the throttle. Brakes. Harder brakes. Turn your eyes, turn it in. Brake hard. Turn in, release, hug the left. Squeeze the throttle. And brakes. Stay wide. Turn your eyes, turn it in. Nice and tight here.
Hit it too soon, didn't I?
Nope, you're good. Connect the greens. Back to the left. Easy right. Just release. Brakes. Turn your eyes, turn it in. Straight through, squeeze the throttle. Brakes. throttle. Brakes. Release. On the left. Brakes. And release. Turn your eyes, turn it in. On the next lap, we'll do a rolling cool down.
Okay.
We still have 5 laps,
Okay.
but instead of going in, like I said, we'll just do it rolling.
Yeah, that sounds
Brakes. Turn in. Straight. Squeeze the throttle. And brakes. Alright, so just drive the car like a normal car.
Okay.
I'm not going to count this lap.
So the outside or in?
We'll stay on the inside. I'll let you know,
Okay.
depending on how many cars
Gotcha.
catch us or whatever. Keep it under 55.
Okay. Whew. Holy shit, that's intense, man.
Absolutely.
Scale of 1 to 10, how bad am I?
I would say right now you're about a 7.5, so it's not bad, but
That's
it's
bad.
not the best.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Stay on the left side here. Got one car. Keep it wide. Good.
Good to go?
No, it's not the full lap.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Getting ahead of myself.
We'll start turning in. Release the brakes. Don't need them. Being under 55, you don't have to use the brakes for any of the corners. You're
Okay.
good. So, do you think that you can improve anywhere? What do you think?
Yeah, the braking for sure.
Yes.
I'm braking, probably hitting the gas on some of the turns too. It screws it up, it seems like. So
So, well, it's all
I'm trying to
part of
listen to all the
learning.
commands and do it
Right.
precise, but yeah.
You see how he's only on the brakes until a certain point and it releases and he turns in?
Right.
That's exactly how I want you to take that corner.
Okay.
Just keep it smooth. Don't think as much. Just do.
I gotcha.
Okay, as soon as we come out of this corner, we'll be good to go.
Okay.
And brakes. More brakes. Start turning in as you're releasing. Hug the left. Brakes. Stay wide. Release the brakes as you're turning. There you go. Keep it down low, less throttle.
Okay.
There you go. Connect the greens. Back to the left. Squeeze the throttle. Add your power. Easy right. Brake hard. Turn in. Release. Straight. Great job.
Thank you.
But keep the power.
Okay. Okay.
Brakes. Turn your eyes. Turn it in. Brake hard. Release. Hug the left.
Slow up.
He sees you. Take him on the inside. Back on the left. Add your power. Release. Brakes. Turn in. Back over. Power. Just like that.
Okay.
Brakes. Harder. So you start driving more like that, you got to use more brakes. Don't be afraid.
Okay.
You hit those brakes. Power. He sees you. Keep going. Brake harder. No throttle. Let the car turn. Give it a little bit here. Connect the greens. Good job. Back to the left. Power. Release. Brakes. Hard. Turn in. Release. Power. He sees you.
Okay.
Go ahead. Keep going. Brake hard. Lap 14. You got 2 to go.
Nice.
Squeeze the throttle out. Brake hard. Turn in, release. Hug the left. There you go. Got to be ready for the unbalancing.
Okay.
Brakes. Release. Let the car turn. Turn it in. Power a little bit. Connect the greens. Release.
Ah, fuck. Screwed that one up.
You're all right.
My bad.
Squeeze the throttle. Easy right. Keep going a little bit. Brakes. Turn in. Right back over. Keep going. Brakes. Harder. Now release. Turn it in. Squeeze the throttle. He sees you. Stay left. Clear. Brakes. Hard. Harder. Turn in, release. Left. Power a little bit. Give it more. Brakes. And remember, no throttle. Release. Let it turn. Let it turn. Power. Connect those greens. Release. Not too much. Back to the left. Power. Release. Brakes. Turn in. Don't freak. There you go. Power. Brake hard. So, thoughts?
I feel like I got worse throughout it almost. There's a couple good ones, but I didn't memorize the track enough to know when to do it.
Yeah,
Give me some feedback. What do you think?
So, overall experience, not a bad job.
Okay.
There were some times in the middle, but you got to think, you're learning the track. You're doing 15 laps.
Yep.
Okay. You're learning the track. You're learning the car, and that's exactly what you were doing. It's not that you were making mistakes. What was we're gonna keep going.
Yep.
What was happening
same
was,
spot.
yeah, yes. So what was happening was you're pushing the car because you're learning the limits of the car, what it can do on the track, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you're thinking, oh, I'm making mistakes. You're not making mistakes. You're learning. So bring it in right here. So the main thing, turn 3, turn 10. They're late apexes. So start out wide, then cut it in tight.
Okay.
While you're doing that, you don't want to be on the throttle because especially when you're about to turn in real tight,
Yep.
if you on the throttle there,
Learned it real time. Yeah.
Yep.
There's a couple times hitting the gas, you feel it starting to get tense. And everything
Absolutely.
else. So, yep. Okay.
so that's the only thing. Brakes is another big thing. Don't be afraid to be like all fully on the
full
brakes.
speed and then full brake
Yep.
into them. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Other than that, you did a great job. You kept the car under control. You listened to everything I had to say. Next time, try the shifters. Did you notice the difference between me controlling the gears and the car controlling the gears?
Yep.
There's a huge difference there.
Okay.
The car will drive way better if you just trust yourself to
You can almost use that as a brake too, to downshift or whatever. That'll
Not
slow it.
necessarily. So what it is when you're on the brakes, you want to keep the RPMs high. So
Okay.
when you're coming down about 4,000, 3,500 RPM, that's when you want to downshift. You know, keep your RPMs up. That way when you come out of the corner, you're blasting out.
Awesome. Man, that
All
was so
right.
much fun. It's shaking.
So a couple things that we do offer. We have the off-road, we have the Vegas Supercarts, we have all these beautiful machines. We even offer Red Lungs as well.
Yeah.
When you're all done, take your USB, back up the video, and check out where you get your ID back. And if you want to purchase your video, you're more than welcome to, okay?
Awesome.
Let me get this all disconnected. I'll meet you on the outside.
Okay, sounds good.